My name is Lisa, and I'm an employee who enjoys working at a general corporation every day. Recently, I got engaged to my boyfriend Elias after he proposed to me. We haven't moved in together yet, but we've been busy preparing for the wedding. When Elias proposed to me,
Lisa, will you marry me?
yes, please treat me well. When I agreed, Elias jumped for joy, and seeing him so happy made me equally delighted. We've been smoothly progressing with the wedding preparations together. However, recently, Elias has started to act coldly towards me. On this day as well. Hey, Elias, about the wedding preparations.
I'll leave that to you. You know, women tend to be more knowledgeable about these things.
Let's think about it together, it's our wedding after all.
I'm too busy right now, can't do it.
Too busy with what?
Look, I've got plans to go drinking with some colleagues from work, so could you please leave now?
Elias's increase in drinking outings reduced our opportunities for proper discussions. Distressed by Elias's behavior, I confided in my best friend Mia. So he's been pretty cold, you know.
That attitude during wedding preparations would definitely be concerning.
Ugh. The wedding is coming up soon.
There are things you just can't decide on your own, right?
Exactly, Mia-chan. And, you know, the timing of his increased drinking outings when we need to make decisions doesn't sit well with me.
It seems like some men want to enjoy their freedom before their single life ends, but skipping out on wedding preparations because of drinking parties is a bit much.
Right? That's exactly what's been bothering me.
I know it's a lot to worry about, but remember, you can talk to me about anything if you need to.
Although talking to Mia made me feel a bit lighter, Elias's behavior only worsened. I was racking my brain for a solution when, a few days later.
Hello. Lisa-san, it's me, Noah.
Noah Cohen, what's up with the sudden call?
Yeah, well, I just sent you a photo. Can you look at it now? There's something concerning.
A photo. Oh, this one?
Isn't that Elias-san walking arm in arm with another woman, right?
What is this?
That's your fiancé, right?
Yes. That's unmistakably Elias.
I was out for work and thought I recognized the face. When I took a closer look, it turned out to be your fiancé, so I quickly took a photo.
I see.
Of course, neither of them noticed me taking it.
I see. Thanks for letting me know. The caller was Mia's brother, Noah. The image he sent showed Elias and his ex-girlfriend Caitlin. They were walking arm in arm, laughing together. I recognized Caitlin right away because Elias had often talked about her. Seeing this image, I decided to move forward with a plan. 2 weeks later.
What do you want, Lisa? Don't just show up like that, it's annoying.
Isn't annoying a bit harsh? More importantly, Elias, there's something I want to ask you.
What?
What's this about?
Which one?
You know which one. This picture.
What's this picture? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Isn't this your ex-girlfriend you used to talk about? Caitlin, right? Why are you walking so happily arm in arm?
So annoying. What's wrong with walking arm in arm with someone I like?
What? What did you just say?
I said with someone I like.
What does that mean? We're getting married, right?
I never liked you from the start. I was just using you to get Caitlin's attention.
So, it could have been anyone, not necessarily me?
Yes. You were just the easiest to use.
But, we were even talking about a wedding.
I couldn't care less about our wedding now.
You have to care.
You were the one pushing it forward, so you figure it out.
It's not just because you kept avoiding it with your drinking parties and whatever.
Then you should have stopped attending, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm in love with Caitlin, so I don't need you anymore.
That's awful.
I'm calling off our engagement. Now get out of my sight.
Elias brazenly admitted to his infidelity and even went as far as to call off the engagement. I was overwhelmed with feelings of sadness and anger. Then, at that moment.
The more I hear, the worse you seem.
Hey, let go. What's with that grip strength?
Why is Caitlin here? And who are you?
This is my friend, Noah.
Your friend? I've never heard about any male friends.
I didn't feel the need to mention it, though I did mention his name a few times.
The weird one is you, always talking about your ex-girlfriend.
You, Elias, how much do you love me?
Shut up. Be quiet, Caitlin.
I haven't cheated, and Noah is just the brother of my best friend, Mia.
So, you're cheating on me with your best friend's brother.
That's not what I said. Noah brought something Mia asked him to give me.
What is this thing he was supposed to give you?
This, the conclusive evidence of your cheating.
Huh. Why would you have something like that?
What is this? We're totally in it.
It's the evidence of your affair.
This has to be fake.
Right. It's just a photo anyone could set up. With a computer, you can easily edit it.
You're claiming it's edited?
Yes. This must be a fabrication.
Elias and Caitlin didn't believe the image I presented was real. However, this is evidence provided by Mia.
So what?
Mia is a detective. So the evidence here is absolutely genuine.
Ugh. Even if there are many pictures like this, they're not proof of anything.
I also recorded our earlier conversation, so there's audio evidence as well.
What? Recorded?
Yes, the recording where Elias admits to the affair with you. That's the evidence.
Oops, now you can't make any excuses.
Why would you? You should have said you were recording.
Who would announce that they're recording?
Isn't collecting evidence like this cheating?
It's not cheating at all.
So, we're canceling the wedding, right? Elias will be responsible for all the expenses related to the wedding and its cancellation.
Why should I pay? Don't mess with me.
The one messing around here is you, Elias.
Dad!
Yes. To think we could have had such a wonderful person as our daughter-in-law. What are you doing?
Mom! Why are both of you here?
Why are Elias's parents here?
Elias, do you have any idea how much Lisa has done for you?
Exactly. She's been so kind to us as well. How could you be so disrespectful to someone like her?
Well, being kind to a future spouse's parents is expected, isn't it?
It's not expected at all. Do you have any idea how hard it is to be considerate towards your in-laws?
Don't be fooled just because someone is a bit nice to you.
It's not just a bit nice. That's why we're this angry.
Elias and Caitlin were visibly shocked by the sudden appearance of the in-laws. However,
But, I never liked Lisa from the start, so it can't be helped, right?
Maybe it's because I'm too charming? Ahaha.
What's so funny? Stop laughing.
If you didn't like her from the start, you shouldn't have dated her.
My goal was to make Caitlin mine.
And you ended up discussing marriage. You proposed and now you're saying this. Shameful.
I can't help who I love. Caitlin and I are seriously in love, and no one can stop us now.
Sorry, fiancé, that's just how it is.
are you sure no one can stop you?
Yes, when two people love each other, that's how it is.
So, you're saying you'll stay true to this woman for life, no matter what?
That's what I've been saying.
Let me tell you something. Caitlin has been playing around with plenty of other men, not just Elias.
What?
She's not exclusive to you, man.
Look, there are the photos Lisa provided as evidence.
There's evidence against her too.
Look at it with your own eyes.
What is this? What's the meaning of this, Caitlin?
Well, that's a bit,
She's been juggling men every day, you know?
She's never short of male company.
So, the words you said, that you only had eyes for me, were a lie.
Says the guy who proposed to someone he didn't love.
Well, whatever, I was totally okay with Elias marrying that girl, you know.
Mia was investigating Caitlin as well while looking into Elias's affair. It turns out Caitlin had a very bad history with men.
Explain it in a way that I can understand.
I mean, I'm cute, so guys just flock to me on their own. It's not my fault, so you don't need to get so mad.
Don't mess with me. I called off a marriage for you.
When did I ever ask you to do that?
Don't play dumb.
You were the one who brazenly admitted to cheating earlier.
Enough is enough.
Eek! Mom!
Wah! Elias's mom is so scary.
You two are as bad as each other.
What do you mean guys flock to you? You're the one inviting them.
Hey, don't say unnecessary things.
I'm just stating the facts.
You brag about being popular, so you can't admit that you're the one inviting them, right?
Hey, you don't need to say that too.
Lisa has every right to complain, you fool.
So what was Caitlin, who I thought was my destiny?
It was just what you thought, nothing more.
You really did something foolish.
So I was deceived.
Since you didn't love me, it's like you were an accomplice.
I don't care if Elias is gone. There are plenty of other men for me.
Don't mess around. I was so serious.
That's what we want to say. Lisa was the one working hard for the wedding you two were going to have.
You hurt others and then play the victim when it happens to you.
Elias seemed shocked by Caitlin's actions. Although it was clear he was genuinely in love, everyone else was just dismayed.
So I was the only one who was serious. Is that it, Caitlin?
I love all the people I'm dating. I can't just choose Elias alone.
You got fooled by such a foolish woman.
What have I been doing all this time?
Cheer up. They say there's nothing useless in this world, right?
Well, whether it's useful or not is a different matter.
Elias? It seems you've forgotten, so I'll say it again.
What is it?
Please make sure to pay for all the wedding-related expenses, like the ceremony and honeymoon.
Oh, that's right. But we're not getting married. It doesn't make sense for me to pay.
What's nonsensical is your way of thinking.
Exactly. It's your fault the marriage was called off, so you should naturally pay.
We had Lisa cover the payments initially, but under these circumstances, it's only right that Elias pays everything back.
That's too much.
Just so you know, I'll be seeking alimony from Caitlin as well.
What? I have to pay alimony to you?
Yes. An affair during an engagement is the same as infidelity. Not only the wedding expenses, Elias, but you also have to pay alimony. Tough times ahead, huh?
Wait, hold on. I don't have that kind of money.
You were planning to get married without any savings.
It's not like that. I don't have the kind of money to cover the wedding expenses.
What? Just get a second job.
I can't juggle jobs like that.
Stop making excuses.
Why am I the only one getting scolded?
Because you're reaping the consequences of your own actions. So take full responsibility.
Become aware of the grave mistake you've made.
After being furiously scolded by his own parents, Elias said,
All right, then, Lisa, let's get married as planned.
What?
Don't spout nonsense. Why should Lisa have to marry a goofball like you?
But if we get married as planned, I won't have to pay for the expenses or the alimony, right?
Elias, even if you were to marry Lisa, it's clear you'd continue your affair with that woman.
What are you saying, Mom?
I'm totally okay with continuing our relationship if I get a monthly allowance.
You have to pay alimony too, so you shouldn't be so carefree, right?
Why should I have to pay? Hey, you. Just marry Elias as planned.
Why would I marry someone like him now that I know what he's really like?
Why not?
Because, unlike you, Lisa doesn't just settle for any man.
It's painful to see a woman who thinks she's popular just because she doesn't turn anyone away.
What did you say?
Your type has been around since the show era, darling. But actually, that type has probably been around even longer.
I don't care about her anymore. Please, Lisa, marry me. Please.
Living with someone like you for life is out of the question.
We are disowning you as our son.
What? That's too much.
We no longer consider you our son.
Hey, please, can you stop with the alimony demands?
Is that how you ask for a favor?
Lisa, I swear I'll make you the happiest person in the world, so please forgive me this time.
There will be no this time or next time. Never show your face to me again. Thus, I filed for compensation against Elias and Caitlin. In addition to the alimony, Elias was also responsible for the various wedding expenses. It turned out that one of the men Caitlin was dating was married. When his wife discovered the affair, Caitlin had to pay alimony not just to me but to her as well. Naturally, their savings weren't enough, so they both ended up borrowing money from several places. They borrowed a bit more than needed, thinking they'd be able to pay it back quickly, but reality proved more challenging. Elias juggled a job and a part-time position, but still couldn't see a way to clear his debts. Caitlin, mostly a freelancer and previously reliant on the men she dated for money, found herself in a similar bind, working mainly to pay off her alimony without a clear end in sight. As a result of their selfish actions, Elias and Caitlin lost their once carefree and happy lives, descending into misery.
Wow, really? That's amazing. I wish I could have been there.
It's your job, so it can't be helped, dear.
But being a detective is quite impressive.
Yay, I've always been oddly good at blending in.
It's scary how she just appears behind you out of nowhere.
With a strong core, she can hold any pose perfectly still.
That skill has gotten me stopped by the police a few times though.
Since then, I've maintained a good relationship with my former in-laws. We began to dine out together occasionally, and before I knew it, Mia and Noah also joined our meals. If Elias hadn't cheated, I probably would never have had these dinner gatherings with this group. Yet, I find the time spent with them incredibly joyful and fulfilling. It constantly reminds me that my decisions were right. Though the marriage is off the table, I'm content with being single for now. I'm looking forward to fully dedicating myself to work and leisure, hoping to meet someone wonderful someday. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.